Hello and welcome to the weapon origins of l4d2 weapons. We will be starting with the starting pistol, of course, and be moving up to different guns like the SMG. If you like this type of stuff, like and subscribe, and comment if you want to see me do the rifles, sniper rifles, and melee weapons. Now, let's start with the normal pistol. The normal pistol is based off the P220 pistol. It is a SIG design and was developed in 1975 and produced and distributed by J.P. Sawyer and Son. It had a new locking system which was known as the SIG Sawyer system. It was introduced as well as a number of other innovations. This is found on the Browning BDA version of the P220, sold from 1975. The SIG P220 is a recoil-operated SIG using the SIG Sawyer system instead of the locking lugs and recesses milled into the barrel inside. Browning-derived weapons such as the Colt M1911A1, Browning High Power, and the CZ75. The P220 variants lock the barrel and slide together using a large breech section on the barrel locking into the ejection port. The slide of the P220 series is a heavy gauge sheet metal stamping with a welded on nose section, incorporating an internal barrel bushing. Breech block portion is a machined insert attached to the slide by means of a roll pin visible from either side. The frame is of a forged alloy with hard ionizing coating. The SIG P220 series incorporates a hammer drop lever to the rear of the trigger on the left, which first appeared on the SIG 38H442. After chambering around, the hammer will be cocked, so for safe carriage, the hammer drop is usually acted with thumb dropping hammer in a safe manner. The model of the SIG P220 in-game has an attachment flashlight and an extended magazine for 15 rounds. And when you dual-wield pistols, you will be not only using the P220, but you'll also be using our next gun, the Glock 26. The Glock 26 is a 9mm subcompact variant of the Glock, designed for concealed carry. It was first introduced in 1995 for the civilian market, although it has been adopted by some militaries. It features a small frame compared to that of the Glock 17 or the Glock 19, pistol grip that supports only 2 fingers, and with a shorter barrel and shorter slide, and a double-stack magazine with a standard capacity of 10 rounds. The Glock 26 can use factory magazines from the Glock 17, 18, and the Glock 19. More than simply a shortened Glock, the compact Glock 26 requires extensive rework of the frame, locking block, and spring assembly that features a dual recoil spring. The weird thing about the handguns in l4d2 is when you are dual wielding, the sound of the P220 changes. I do not know why this happens, as I am not a game expert about the code. So if you do know, let me know in the comments. Now, we all know about the next gun, the Desert Eagle, or Deagle, or as it's known in-game, the Magnum pistol. Desert Eagle is a semi-automatic pistol, single action, gas operated, capable of chambering the powerful .50 Action Express. This handgun was developed and made by Magnum Research. The design of the Desert Eagle was further refined by, and also manufactured by, Israel Military Industries. There are 3 versions of the Magnum in the game, one with a chrome finish and a standard grip, one with a blue finish and a wooden grip, and one with a nickel finish and standard grips. Now, up to now, we have been talking about handguns. Now we'll be moving on to our next category, the submachine guns, or SMGs. First things first, we will be starting off with the normal. The Uzi, or machine pistol as it's known in-game. The Uzi is a family of Israel open-bolt, blowback operated submachine guns and machine pistols, first designed by Major Uzrael, or Uzi, in the late 1940s, shortly after the establishment of the State of Israel. It is one of the first weapons to incorporate a telescopic bolt design, which allows the magazine to be held in a pistol grip for a short weapon. The first Uzi prototype was finished in the 1950s. It was first introduced to Israel Defense Forces in 1954. The weapon was placed into general use 2 years later. The Israel Defense Forces supplied Uzis to rare troops, officers, artillery troops, and tank crews, as well as a frontline weapon by elite light infantry assault forces. The Uzi has been exported to over 90 countries. Over its service lifetime, it has been manufactured by Israel Military Industries, FN Herstash, and other manufacturers from the 1960s through the 1980s. The model in-game has the Pyro Selector on safe. There are two models. One just simply newer than the other. Now we'll be going on to the next. Some may say the opposite of the submachine gun, or the Uzi, is the suppressed submachine gun. Or, as most people will know it as, the MAC-10. The MAC-10 is a compact, blowback operated submachine gun that was developed by Gordon Ingram in 1964. It is usually chambered in either 45 ACP or 9mm parabellum. A two-stage suppressor was designed and made by Sonics, and it was designed for the MAC-10, of course, which you can see in-game. This not only abates the noise created, but makes it easier to control on full automatic fire due to the weight counterbalance. The Military Armament Corporation never used the name MAC-10 in its catalogs or sales literature. It was always known as the M10, but MAC-10 is frequently used by title dealers, gun riders, and collectors for over a decade. The MAC-10 is a semi-automatic pistol variant of the weapon was forbidden in the US under the assault weapons ban enacted by Congress in 1994. There are 3 models in game. They are on all different stages of wear, from new to being very much used. The thing with the SMGs in l4d2 is that they usually have a 15-round magazine capacity, even though the models of the magazines on the guns themselves usually never really have more than 30 rounds, which must be very much a game design thing. Now, going on to a very famous one that has been used from Half-Life. Well, actually, no, it's only been really used in Half-Life. But the MP5, made by Heckler & Koch. In German, it is the Machine Pistole 5. It is a submachine gun developed in the 1960s by German firearm manufacturer Heckler & Koch. The MP5 was one of the most widely used submachine guns in the world, having been adopted by over 40 nations and numerous militaries, police forces, intelligence agencies, security organizations, paramilitaries, and non-state actors. The model in-game is very famously from Counter-Strike Source. And it might be just me, but they weirdly look small in the player's hands. Now, this has been my, first proper video like this, and about the Left 4 Dead weapon origins. This has been the pistols and submachine guns. I will be going on to the shotguns and rifles next. If you have any games or things you would like me to look at or review, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.